And hello, everyone. Welcome back to Trenches in the Trenches, FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches. It's in the Trenches, Frontline League over on X, Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm your co-host Scott. Joining me as always is BeerMe. BeerMe, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Scott?
I'm good. It's Canada Day. That's why we're not why we're
Happy
doing it
Canada Day.
early, but it is. So I of course have to get the title. I mean, it's right here next to me because I don't have a belt stand for it
Mm.
yet. So my office setup. Um, I've got a desk here. We'll get to the results. Don't worry. I've got a desk here, and then there's another desk literally right beside it, and that's my work desk. Because this is like my home personal computer, and then I've got literally a second desk which I just used for it was for printers and camera gear and stuff. But when I started working from home, that's my work stuff. So my work computer is there with monitors and junk. So there's literally a chair here and a chair there, the chair from work, and the belt has been sitting on that the whole time. Like, you know how Sammy's got the belt on the car seat rest? It's kind of like that. Because I've got the world title right over there on the TV stand, because I've got a monitor in here for when I'm editing stuff and a PlayStation also hooked up to it, is there. I only have one belt stand. I don't have a second one yet, so I don't have anywhere to put this one yet. But no, long story short, it's Canada Day. It's also not even noon yet. What are we doing? It's 11:45 a.m. Wednesday, July 1st. I'm busy tomorrow, so we're not doing trenches tomorrow night. And I asked Jeremy if he wanted to do it today. He's like, sure. Then he messaged and said, when? I'm like, I don't know. How about now? We were going to do it like 2 or 3, but we're good to go now because it's going to get stupid hot. Because we got to talk about the weather as well. It's going to get dummy hot. Like, what were you saying? Like 30? Mine? I think the 28, 25, something, my temperature, which is, my dad actually converted it, is like 116 or so, where he's at, Southern Ontario, like in that range.
Yeah.
So is that what
Well, it
your
was
forecast is looking like? Or
yesterday was 93 with a heat index of 108.
oh yeah, no, you do,
And
yeah, yeah.
and right now it's 86 but feels like 93. So it's supposed to go up more, so it's going to get around the triple digits probably. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
not good.
we when I walked my dog, who was passed out on the floor behind me, I walked her last night, and we actually got to a couple spots in the shade where she'll stop in the shade. And if you've seen Miley, she's black fur, so like I wear a black shirt literally when I run with her, so I know like okay, it's hot. And she's puffing and puffing, and she'll sit. Got to a spot and sat in the shade and looked at me. I'm like, okay, we'll sit here. So I just kneel down next to her, and
Hmm.
we just because it's the temperature right now where it's not like humid hot. Today was, but yesterday at least it
Hmm.
wasn't humid. It was just hot in the sun where it's beating down, so we were able to
Yeah.
avoid that. Now it's like I have a fan on, which you probably can hear. It's a little tiny desk fan, but that big. Um, it's just hot no matter what you do. So yeah, but this belt, I'm probably gonna put this down because we're gonna go through 4 shows worth of stuff. But um, it, I love it. I can't get over it. But it's Happy Canada Day. I did post something in our character chat with the belt, a funny picture I took, but also I reminisced on a Canada Day promo I did, which I've always tried to replicate but never been able to time it, where there were fireworks going off, and I ran outside with my camera and got them on camera during a promo. It was sick. That was 4 years ago. Um, this thing is like the big gold belt. It's so much bigger than the world title. Like the world title is actually slightly smaller. It's massive. But yes, Happy Canada Day. Yes, yes, from your Canadian champion. Again, this isn't a character. This is just me being like, hell yeah. Um, but we have 4 shows, Beer Me, because the 4 shows of June have happened. We had Forbidden Door, Great American Bash, Slammiversary, and Night of Champions. And from a real world wrestling perspective, all of them were really good. Forbidden Door obviously went long of its own accord, but also being like the 9th or 10th hour of that day of wrestling did
Yeah.
not need to be that. I've said this before. You can feed me the most amazing, perfect steak 10 times. I won't want it after 5. And that's, I'm not saying AEW's perfect steak, but that's the analogy. Like, take your favorite thing. You'll get tired of it. That Strickland Osprey match was amazing, but could have ended 10 minutes earlier. And I'm not just saying it to shave it off.
Yeah.
There was one point where everyone was on board, and having Swerve kick out did not save him or like help him because he was literally beaten, battered, and taken out by the guy who you're saying is the best. Like, he didn't need to be protected by continuing to last longer. Like, it served nobody. It made it look like Osprey
Mhm.
couldn't beat him, which is the opposite than Swerve survive. I could go on and on about that. but it was still awesome. Like Moxie and Bandito ruled. We were watching stuff concurrently, so like Great American Bash was awesome. Slammiversary was the TNA show, like the best one probably the past 3-4 years. Like they had a real issue for a while where the main events were faltering. Everything about this show ruled, top to bottom. Even the weakest match, Zaya versus Lee, was only weak because it was only like a 7.5 out of 10. It was good, but like everybody else, like, they killed it too. Who am I kidding? But everything ruled on that card. It was good. Tommy Dreamer out. Like it's
yeah, thank God.
That's we now know what the thing was. And like I'm rambling, but he talked about how like he meant well and what he meant by his booking, and it made sense. Like we understood. Like it makes you want it more, but you don't need to. Like same thing. Pull the trigger with Santana in New York when everyone kind of wants it. Like subverting it is not good just to do it later. A bigger card, yes, but I don't. He's claiming that it was a bigger card because people wanted to see Santana win there. No, it was just bigger because they promoted it bigger. It wasn't because he didn't win it there. If he was going in as champ, it would have like it didn't add up to me. But anyway. Night of Champions was the first one here, BeerMe. That was like 1 o'clock on Saturday. The one show we had. I'll say it. Sami Zayn, W champion. Hell yes, it's been amazing. But we got shows to cover, BeerMe. We got shows to cover. Let's dive in here. The World Championship. Actually, I'll just say right now, no titles changed hands at anything except for one. And that's even a foreign company's title. The world title was retained by the GMSG over Hiroshi and Moses. I know you're happy about that one. I'm not going to ask overly on that. FBU had a damn near perfect night aside from this right here where CT beat Broken Nerd to win the Tournament of Grapples. Aside from that, you guys had almost... not entirely perfect. Like there's a thing here and there, but that was like the one kind of like, oh. But otherwise, damn.
Yeah. On the biggest matches, we won 3 out of the 4. So I mean, we can't really complain. You know?
I almost got to say that of our 4 FPL matches that I had, I lost my cross by a point. So if that hadn't happened, I'd be like, oh man.
Ooh, yeah.
The only match I lost was the one with GMSG in it. Because of course I did. We'll get there. But FPL American title, Lucifer did retain over Aiden Mack in a 4 corners match. I retained over Jackson Myrtle and Watson Rules, which was a scary match because Jackson's tough, very, very tough. So that was a worrying time there. SummerSlam number contendership, Luke Gray is getting his world title rematch. He beat Captain Kulik's Blackpool by 2 points. Again, these are very close matches. So Cap, you're in the world title picture now, man, but it's going to take a little bit. It's not meant to be yet, but GMSG versus Luke is now set for SummerSlam. I'll say it right now, yes. Redemption, sorry. Those are too similar, but Redemption is the next main show, and the next any show at the end of July, so like 24 days from now, or whatever it is, 3-4 weeks. And the week after that, SummerSlam. Redemption doesn't really have title matches, simply because it's a week before SummerSlam, so it's going to be a building block, so... But Luke Gray does get his shot there. Daisy Noel defeated Bastion. Now, you might be wondering, what happened to Daisy and Jonathan versus CNC? Jonathan no-showed. He realized afterwards he thought it was later the next day, so we got a singles match. You got a different match. You could face the Gaffer as well. Haley Blackbriar defeated Eli, but Daisy beat Bastion. It's like one of the few sore points. But that means you get the rematch. It's already been announced. It is going to be Daisy and Jonathan versus CNC versus the Light of the Cult because they earned the shot as well, right? Because like they earned a shot at SummerSlam. So now it's a 3-way, which that's fine. But Daisy and Jonathan won the 3-ways, or Light of the Cult won the 3-way. So we'll see. So SummerSlam's coming up. We'll talk about that one in a bit. If I am correct, I forget the actual score, if it's -5 or -10. But that will be on Jonathan for that one because he missed. Same with I faced Eddie Wood for the Canadian title last year. He no-showed the title match, so the following match was a -5 for him. I still barely won. So it doesn't mean you're a guaranteed loss. It's tough in a tag, but SummerSlam's going to be 2 nights, going to be a big card. 5, I mean, that's 1 match wrong technically, automatically, if you think about it that way, where he's down 5 points. That's not a death knell. It's still... I mean, against FBU, it might be you guys are damn good, but don't write them off. It's Daisy and Jonathan; they're very good. Let's keep going though. Supreme Rock beat Will Colt. Yeah, let's go Supreme. Sorry, Will. The Drunken beat Theodore. Dr. Seuss Geisel. Smooth Rock beat Kyer. Pushino beat Sheriff Dog. Kevin Dynamite beat Mark Harper. Big win for Kevin Dynamite because Harper literally is gunning for the European and American like at the same time. So Kevin Dynamite with a massive win there, making a claim for whichever one he wants from that, really. Hunter Williams beat Mac and Cheese. CM Carlito beat Redhead 12 and Mark Steele. Rolantando beat 3J Platinum. Danny Lake Jordison beat Papa Snooch. Gotanako beat Kurt Cult. The Arbiter beat Steve the Legend. And Jut Jut beat Memories. Now, you might be realizing some of these matches were different. Again, a few people didn't make it in time. We had a couple no-shows. It was a weird Saturday morning show compared to everything else on Sunday. So, like, a few people missed it. It happens. It's unfortunate. We do the trenches. We do all the stuff in the posts to make sure you don't. So please follow along to that stuff. Again, Frontline League on X, Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. And in our Discord, follow along. There's many things where we try to make sure you guys know it's Sunday at 1 or whatever, or Saturday at 3. Like, please keep an eye on that. So, again, it's a Saudi show as well. So if you just don't do Saudi shows, that's fine. But let us know so we know not to book it and have to scramble, because that's the one painful part of the deadline. But 3 achievements. Lucifer got a 4 corners win and has successfully defended an FPL title. He had it before that. He sexually defended the title. I mean, you could argue that. And John and CT Martin won a tournament. He hadn't won one yet. So, yeah. I don't think I've won one yet either. So, there you go. Kickoff show has a lot of details here. We're not going to go into super detail here because this is one of 4. We got 3 more to go. But the full details are here. Please do me a favor and read these. There are 4 write-ups that were done in the weeks leading up to it, some even a month early, where we got stuff in there, and yet we were also writing stuff during the show and making sure things were accurate with points and whatnot as it happened. Red, CT, and I put a lot of work into these. Obviously, when we're talking 10 to 15 main matches on each show, we're talking like 40, 50 matches. There's only 10 of them, really. There's basically 40 matches, plus CT does all the other extra write-up stuff. There's bits in between. I do the opening show walk-ins. That's a lot of stuff, guys. We put a lot of work into this one. We do appreciate it. CT does all the graphics. Red has the socials, but then also, of course, we do the video here, but GMSG is the unsung hero on the stats. He's been working on those as it happened, so it's ready for the next one, and there were concurrent ones. We got some props on that one. Thank you for that during the stuff. But please check the stuff out. And we honestly, we appreciate it. We love it, but also it's cool to be like, hey, that was awesome. So please. But let's keep going. Over here is Slammiversary. Here we go. Next show, BeerMe. Boom. Slammiversary was the next day. About 24 hours later, give or take, the Global Triad Championship is the one title match that had a change overall when FBU, the Jimmy G Bash and the Brooklyn Nerd, did defeat Team Commonwealth, me, Gaffer, and Supreme Rock. 140 to 99. It was looking good, but there was just some things that faltered. I think the scores, if I'm right, you guys were like 46s and 47s. I had about 45. My partners were more in like the 20-30 range, so we just faltered a bit here and there. We did not talk picks at all. I hardly ever do. Even with Red when we're teaming. we talk about it a little bit, and that's it. I didn't talk picks with Lee or Matt, and we won tag titles together. So, like, same here. So, easy come, easy go. At least it's a longer reign than last time. I am now part, I believe, of 2 reigns with the Triad title with 0 successful defenses. Yeah. And now GMSG Bash and the Nerd are 2-time Triad champions, like myself, joining me at the top of the record for that one as 2-timers. But they're the first team to do it. So that the inaugural champions are now champs again. And yes, that means GMSG, once again, is a double champion. Because of course he is. I think he had the Canadian last time, which I have now. But yeah. How do you feel about those guys winning there, BeerMe?
Oh yeah, I'm happy. Happy for my stablemates.
Are you happier that you retained over Will Colt? Because I see next up is the European Championship. BeerMe Jesus defended against Will Colt. 47-45. It was close.
It was very close. If it came down to like the tag title match.
Yes, and that one, who knows, right? Like that's.
Yeah, I mean we had the same picks. We just have more on the system. So.
Gotcha. Now, next up, the European Championship contendership happened. It is Eli defeating Omega G, Morgan Claire, Mark Harper. Like I said, Mark Harper is gunning for everything, but Eli did get it. I do believe the next shot is Heat Wave. Now that we know that's coming. Which I think is August, so that's after SummerSlam, which is the next event, so you got a little bit of time there.
I think lockdown's before heat wave, ain't it?
Oh yeah, lockdown. Well, lockdown's all August, so whichever one happens first. Yeah.
Mm.
But they're both in
One of them.
August. Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah. So we know that now. Or is Heat Wave July? I thought it was August. Yeah. Well, Eli, you're getting your shot after SummerSlam. Oh, that's all I know for sure. But it's the next one after that. 'Cause
Mm.
there's literally no house show until then. Which is why the Triad title went so long without defense. Like from Mania to now, kind of crazy. But there you go. Eli is the number one contender. So BeerMe Eli 2. It's a WrestleMania rematch, no less, from last year. So that should be interesting. Do you think? How do you feel about that one? He's been winning here and there. He won this.
Yeah, he had a pretty good weekend. He scored really well. Yeah, it'll be a tough match, but hopefully I can get it done.
Well, let's keep going through. We got the round table. Relantando, Captain Coolix Blackwell, and Jackson Myrtle defeating Most Wanted Skyer, Daisy Noel, and Jonathan Monroe. Again, Daisy and Jonathan are the tag champs. Captain Coolix Blackwell did not get the world, and Jackson did not get the Canadian, so they rebounded nicely here. We got Bane the Bissa beating Sherf Dog. Mark Steele beat Red. Luke Gray beat Mac and Cheese. Aiden Mack beat Kurt Cult. Memories over Arbiter. Jonathan C.T. Martin over Papa Snooch. Pushino over Atlas Kiyama. 3J Platinum over Lucifer, the American champ. So non-titled there, but obviously making a statement. Kevin Dynamite over Smooth Rock. So he's 2-0 so far. Wookie over Theodore Dr. Zeus Geisel. Danny the Light Jordison over Matt Zion. Starzy over Rab. Steve the Legend over CM Carlito. And Ahmed the Egyptian, now with a profile pick because he showed up for more than Forbidden Door, over Gotanaku. So Ahmed made his debut, and even though this is the first, like I said, he was here for this one and all the 3 Sunday shows, so 3 gets you a profile, so welcome aboard, Ahmed. You are there. You got your debut, you got your winning as well, along with Steve the Legend getting it. He did shake that finally, beating Carlito. Starzy got his 10th win, and Jackson got his 10th tag win. Again, there are full results here, just like the others. Please check it out. I'm not going to say the same thing again, but we put a lot of work into it, so please check it out. Great American Bash. I need a second here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, next one. I need some water. Beer me. Great American Bash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to take a sip here. 1 sec.
Oh, you're good.
I was going to segment it to say something, but no. It's Canada Day. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Great American Bash. My ass. I'm kidding. The Great American Bash. Of course, let's start with FBU, because of course we are. FPL World and Triad Champion, the GMSG. FPL European Grand Prix Champion, BeerMe Jesus. And FPL Triad Champion, Broken Nerd. Defeated Will Colt, CT, and Luke. CT is the number one contender for the Canadian. Luke is number one contender for the world. And Will Colt just lost the European Challenge against you. And you won 86-85 by a point.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that one?
Lucky, but we got it done. It's 2 1-point wins in a row.
Yeah. 3-way, Bane the Bissa, myself, and Red defeated Call of the Kaiju 86-81. Again, the 5 points there. So Sherf Dog, Mark Harper, Mac and Cheese did fall by the wayside. Lucifer beat Kevin Dynamite, so a bit of a world or American Championship kind of staking a claim here because Lucifer non-title win over Kevin, but like Kevin beat like 2 others that were like. This is the fun of these shows because, like I said, it's a non-title, it's a house show, but storyline-wise, okay, well he's gunning for it, beating people in line, but losing to the champ. So okay, it's a fluid division right now. Bastion though beat Kurt Cult, Hunter Williams beat Mark Steele, Aiden Mack beat Danny the Light Jordison. Excuse me, Atlas Kiyama beat Supreme Rock, X beat 3G Platinum, Wookie beat Matt Zion, Rolantando beat Steve the Legend, Jackson Myrtle beat Haley Blackbriar. The Gaffer beat Jonathan Monroe. Smooth Rock beat Captain Coolix Blackwell. Daisy Noel beat the Arbiter. Kai Her beat Omega G. Eli beat Gotanaku. Jut beat Morgan Clare. Memories and Papa Snooch went to a no contest. Theodore Jesus Geisel defeated Ahmed the Egyptian. CM Carlito beat Cammy Cat. And Rab beat Hiroshi Moses and Pushino. Gotanaku and Steve got their 5th appearances. And Bane the Bissa got his 10th tag win. Again, full results are here. Please check it out. There's all the stuff, all the write-up, all the fun. There's a lot in here. Again, there's more than just the match results, too, because there's storyline bits building towards SummerSlam. There's literally SummerSlam matches that have been announced, so keep an eye on that. But boom, here we go. Forbidden Door, wrapping up this craziness. We're almost at the 20-minute mark, but here we go. Forbidden Door. We start with Nair or near defeating Hiroshi Moses. So we have had bad luck in FPL Forbidden Doors with our main event. I think we've had I think Hawk lost when he was world champ there. Near beat Hero here. I think Near has a better FPL record than some people at Forbidden Door alone. That's a crazy one. Again, 2 more titles were on the line. Well, sorry, a title contendership and then a title on the line. Kaiher, the FPL Dominion champion, beat Luke Gray in the Eliminator match, so Luke does not get a shot at the FPW Dominion title. The FPW Level Up title, which you retained over Hunter Williams, which was the same result when you defended the FPL Euro title against him. So you're 2-0 in title matches, including a title that isn't even from here, which is fun. Jericho Starks beat Aiden Mack in a death match. The GMSG Bash and a Broken Nerd, so the Triad champions, beat Honor Never Dies, HND, BGH Bowman, Guy McFly, and Ricky Lynn. Guy is Lucifer under a different persona. Haley is Jericho as well. The Armada, HAS, the former Cesar Bianco, part of one of the best feuds ever with James Blake, and Captain Cooley's Blackwell, beat Daisy and Jonathan, the tag champs. That's kind of crazy. Epico beat Ralentando. WTE, Chef Urban, Jeffrey Warhol, and Orion beat Team FPL, 3 Platinum, Bane Abyss, and X. Christopher Sabretooth beat Mark Steele, and you can see what's happening here. These guys came in and are winning against FPL members, so it's competitive. It's wild. Anarchy in the Arena, Gold Rush, Atlas, Will, CT, plus Ahmed and Matt Lopez defeated Call the Kaiju, Sheriff Dog, Harper, Gaffer, Mac and Cheese, plus Supreme Rock. Eli beat a returning Cam Popplestone for this one-off, I do believe, but that was a shock moment there. David Grayskull beat Jackson Myrtle. Red beat Jack Swavi and Shoto. There was a 4th originally in that, but did no show. It does happen sometimes. CM Carlito, Theodore Dr. Zeus Geisel, Damian Mordeaux, Smooth Rock, and Kevin Dynamite went to a no contest because there were 2 459s in that one. So no contest in the 5-way. Jonathan Cross pinned the Canadian champion, me, by 1 point, 59-58. And then the rest were on the kickoff. They were normal matches, no crossovers. It's the Light of the Cult. Danny and Kurt versus Matt Zion and Rab. 115-111, so it was close, but, Morgan Clare beat Steve the Legend and Papa Snooch. Team Hardcore's Arbiter and Pushino beat Monster Mashes, Memories, and Wookie. And Gotanaku beat Omega G. Ahmed won his Hardcore match, and Chef Urban won his 5th tag. Chef Urban returning there as well. So, the kickoff show had the details. Again, the full details are here. And again, a lot of people from a lot of places. There's the challenge with Cam, and there's Aftermath here. There's a lot of reading on the side, backstage moments. It's a hell of a lot of fun stuff, and this one is a special card. CT does a lot of running around behind the scenes to make these Forbidden Door shows happen. It would not happen without him. It is so cool what we're able to do with that one and actually replicate some of the idea of basically foreign company superstars coming in, and we try to replicate that in the write-up. Like, oh my god, it's here. Like when it's Omega versus Saber, same idea. It's like, okay, this person is established. We treat everybody with respect, and we're trying to get it over because that's the idea. So, super fun stuff. I love it. It's a lot of cool stuff. But let's move forward. Redemption is the next show, BeerMe. I think I do. Here we go. Redemption. Montreal. Yeah, we get to go, and I get to make. If I'm correct, I get the title back for this one, BeerMe. I get to make my Canadian Championship debut in Montreal because I don't think we went to Montreal last time I was champ. I think I missed it. We did Vancouver and we did Toronto, if I'm correct, but I don't think we did Montreal. I'm trying to remember specifically. I might be mistaken on Vancouver even. That was Survivor Series. Either way, Montreal. Here we go. But I'm not defending it, which is kind of a bummer, simply because that is, it's SummerSlam, CT and I in SummerSlam, but Redemption is what I'm going for, so that's fun. But we don't have any matches to announce. There's nothing on here yet, but SummerSlam is after that. We do have some matches. The GMSG versus Luke Gray for the world title was established. Myself and CT, as just mentioned, Watson Rules for the Canadian title. Lucifer versus Mark Harper for the American with a stipulation to be named. Noel and Monroe versus Light versus CNC for the tag titles in a triple threat. Aiden Mack versus Smooth Rock. Red versus Sheriff Dog. Izzy Kismet versus Kaiher. Bane the Bessa versus Kevin Dynamite, and Eli versus Memories, plus CM Carlito versus Theodore Geisel, and Mac and Cheese versus Omega G. There is a lot already listed here, guys, for SummerSlam. The build is happening. It is crazy, but again, up next is Redemption in Montreal. Perfect time for the Canadian champion on Canada Day to be like, yeah, here we go. But I don't know what the plan is for that one, so we'll see. But BeerMe, anything you want to say before we go here? Simply because I've been talking for 25 minutes straight. My throat's already dry, even though I'm drinking water and energy drink. It's just after noon on Canada Day. I'm about to relax for the rest of the day, quite literally, but it was an awesome weekend. What's your thoughts going forward here before we go? Because we have no matches to announce. We covered 4 shows. We're a half hour in. We'll announce matches next week. It's fine. We got time.
Yeah, it was an awesome weekend, long weekend, and thank you to everybody who came over for Forbidden Door. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
And thank you, yes, to FPW with Haley for having Red and I over there, because we went over and did the tag team Apocalypto. We did a promo for that Haley posted over there. So super fun with that as well. Didn't win, but it was kind of neat to do that. It felt like a Crockett Cup kind of thing of like, oh, what's this team doing here? Oh, so that was a fun thing because I'd never done a Forbidden Door or anything. Like we did JRPL, and then there was that brief period with, I think it was TWPL, I think it was, that did some shows in the interim, like Bound for Glory and that, and I made an appearance there attacking GMSG because of course I did. And then
you're thinking LWPL.
Maybe LWPL, yes. Sorry, it's over 5 years now, so I couldn't remember which exactly it was. No disrespect, I just literally, I didn't have a match, so I couldn't remember it, literally. Then FPL started, and outside of a promo I did for Luke's G1 last year, building up to Forbidden Door, I think it was, my character hasn't gone anywhere. Think like Undertaker didn't go elsewhere, and then suddenly shows up in like TNA. That's what the equivalent was, is how I treated it. So yeah, doing that match was really cool. We'll see what happens next year. You never know. Sometimes the surprise is the big fun part, so that could be the fun way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we'll leave it at that, guys. It is a crazy one. I am tired and drained and ready to relax. I know BeerMe is as well. Thanks again, BeerMe, for doing this at like noon on Wednesday. All good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Yes, thanks again, guys. Again,
Worked out.
It is Frontline League on X, Frontline Prediction League, right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We do appreciate it. Follow along. Go down to the Discord links. You can see literally all those results pages. You can see that events page. You can see the character chat ongoing during and through character stuff on the shows, as well as live event stuff. There's gaming chat because PlayStation's not doing discs anymore. We talk about a lot of stuff. There's a movie chat as well. There's lots of fun stuff in there. It is really fun. We do appreciate it. Going, like I said, 5 years plus strong now, and we're on the road to SummerSlam now. Suddenly, like 4 shows, and then boom, SummerSlam is here. So end of the month, there'll be basically 2 shows because SummerSlam's first and second. We're looking forward to it, and I hope you'll be there with us for that. But for now, happy Canada Day, yes, and thanks for watching. Have a good day and night.